Hi, my name's Karen E. Wells and welcome to Module 1 on this Ultimate Stress and Mindfulness course. Now, before we move into Module 1, the course is a combination of videos and an in-depth training manual. So as we move through, particularly the first 4 modules on this course, it's great to have the training manual to hand. So you can either access that or print it off. And that would have been in the lecture just before you've got to this one. Now, it's great to have that training manual because there's a lot of the information that we're giving you in there, and particularly the first 4 videos on this course really are just a highlight of the information that's within the training manual. But then as we get to the later modules, that's where we're coming to the techniques really to help with your stress levels. So at the end of each module, there's some self-assessment tasks. Now they're at the end of the training manual. So do again, make sure that you've got that to hand. So module 1, let's look at what really is stress. I said before on the introduction video that really 85% of the population suffer from some kind of stress. And of course, it really depends on how you respond to it, how your body responds to it, and how it works with stress, as to whether it's something you can cope with, or whether it's something that fuels you throughout life, or whether it's something that really gets on top of you and just drags you down. So let's look at stress. So stress plays an integral part of life these days. Of course, everybody really, probably more than 85%, will have it in some shape or form, whatever they believe to be stress for them. Now, while we all suffer from stress, we probably all long for that stress-free existence, but really we probably cannot avoid stress at all. So it's about taking an approach to stress management, and it's generating awareness and recognizing your emotions and your feelings of what is going on for you when you feel stressed. It's at that point in the recognition that it's possible to make the changes, and this course is really going to show you how. So it's about knowing what happens when you feel those first signs of stress, and knowing that it's your body's way of responding to a pressurized situation. So in a way, it's kind of normal. It's that fight or flight situation. Chemicals are released into the blood and they boost strength and energy levels, which would be vital in that life and death situation. So it's a very natural response. It's designed to increase your ability to get to safety. And we give you an example of that within the training manual. So it's good to know that there's a combination of good stress and bad stress. And there's many things, of course, that can cause those feelings of stress. Now, you might worry that something is going to happen if you leave the house. You might worry about others leaving or going away. You might find yourself maybe worrying about your partner cheating on you, or you might be worried about losing your job, or you're anxious you don't have enough money, finances, whatever the stressful thoughts are. Now, these occur because of your own fears really that are going on throughout your life. And really, those fears are normal. So people are used to, in some ways, living on the edge, if you like. They work long hours and there's a fast pace and they struggle to completely slow down. Some people begin to feel that they need that frantic lifestyle. And there's, of course, environmental stresses as well, which we cover also in the training manual. So some of it can be to do with time management, or a lack of it can cause stress. And it doesn't just affect the body, it affects the mind. So when it prevails, it's easy for people to feel tired, they have poor concentration levels, and they're unable to think clearly. Sometimes they can even suffer from burnout, and maybe that's something that you've experienced yourself. So it's important to recognize stress symptoms. Now, they can be grinding teeth, clenching the jaw, maybe not being able to sleep properly, difficulty swallowing. There's more examples of those here in the training manual. We've put some cognitive stress symptoms, some emotional symptoms, and some behavioural symptoms as well. Now, of course, that can affect your blood pressure. It can start to affect or bring about the onset of OCDs, or maybe start to make you sleepwalk. Stress can have funny effects on the body. So it's about minimizing stress and how to do that in your life. So we've put some top tips for stress management within this training manual. So remember, the first 4 modules are really just, the videos are a highlight of what is in that training manual. As we move through, you're going to get a lot more information on how to deal with those. Now, there's one self-assessment task at the end of this module. So make sure that you're taking the time to go over that self-assessment task. You don't need to submit it to us at all. You just need to complete it so that you know where you are in relation to the course material. Once you've done that, we're going to see you on the next course. Have a great day.